The Youth Summit is an opportunity for high school age youth and their adults that work with them to come to a place to get enthused and excited and equipped to be better leaders within our community. So the object of the conference is to teach us all the skills that we need for a lifetime of success.
My name is Brian Busick, and I'm a Humboldt County All-Star, and I helped to put on the North Coast Youth Summit along with the planning committee. We helped to come up with the different types of workshops, what the event was going to have, what the theme would be, what we were really going to try to project out to the conference attendees. The North Coast Youth Summit is an event that should be attended by as many people as possible. It's an event where you can really learn valuable skills, interact with some really great people, and meet a lot of people in the community, and I think it's a really beneficial conference to attend.
But what I've discovered in watching really successful people is that many of them overcame great hardships and huge setbacks and crushing defeats and went on to do amazing things. So what makes the difference? Why are some people just much more successful than others? Well, the foundation for all these people is a positive attitude. I know it sounds so simple. So from that positive attitude comes another quality that I think is fundamental. If I can sprinkle it on you today, and I'm going to, as you walk out, it's resiliency. Resiliency is that ability to bounce back. And all successful people have it. But what they're able to do is to take that situation. Sometimes it seems absolutely impossible, what they've grown up, what they've been through, but they can take that situation and they can rewrite that story. They can learn from that story.
So inside right now they're doing the human knot, where you reach across and you have to grab two different people's hands, and then without breaking hands, you have to untangle yourself and try and get straight. I don't really know how else to explain it.
We get to use the Humboldt State University campus because HSU is one of our collaborators, and it's a great opportunity for youth to be actually on a college campus, to be able to take a campus tour, to see what life would be like if they were a student on that campus.
I had Fight Like a Girl. It was a two-part session that talked a little bit about, actually a lot about, how to defend yourself in situations, how to get out of situations, and what to do if you found yourself in a situation where you were in danger and needed to protect yourself. It was all girls who were in there, and I thought it was beneficial for all of us because who knows, when you'll be in that kind of situation.
Okay, I'm Jeff Mason. I'm a Humboldt County All-Star, and this is my third North Coast Youth Summit that I've helped organize and put on. This conference really exceeded our expectations because at the door we had like 130 people registered, and then another 43 showed up the day of to register, and we actually ran out of some food at lunchtime, so there was a great turnout for the North Coast Youth Summit this year.
We have had a lot of government speakers and local community leaders be a part of the Youth Summit in the past.
An individual or a small group, they can create ideas that can change the world. A couple of us could sit around at lunch, come up with an idea that could modernize something. We can innovate, but it takes a mass movement to put that into effect. In this time of economic turmoil and calamity, I think it's really important to remember the words of Franklin Roosevelt. And I know you've all heard there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Well, I don't know what that means. I've heard it in so many speeches and I still don't get it. What I do know is that he said some really much more profound things. And one of them, really, when we were in the heart of the Great Depression, which we're kind of seeing again in our country right now, one of the things he said was that competition has been shown to be useful up to a certain point and no further. But cooperation, which is the thing that we must strive for today, begins where competition leaves off.